Good morning guys, and welcome back to the vlog. I haven't done a multiple days in my life type of vlog since probably like last summer. So it's been a long time since I've done a vlog like this. So I thought it would be fun to do that this week because I kind of have a lot of stuff going on. We are on final baby prepping. We are on baby watch now. I'm pretty sure this video is coming out like end of June because as I've mentioned in a lot of previous videos, I'm trying to get really ahead of my posting editing schedule so that I can, have some videos scheduled out while I'm on kind of my maternity leave. So I'm recording this, it's end of May, and again, I don't think you're going to be seeing this for like a month, which means hopefully by the time you guys are seeing this, there may be a baby here with me present earthside. So this week, some things I really want to get done. Obviously some working, some editing, recording content, all of that. I need to do some final baby prep like I just mentioned. I mostly for this just want to do a couple like meal prep, freezer meal, that type of thing. I'm trying to prep some meals so that we have food ready for us to eat when baby's here, so that way we don't have to think about what's on the menu, go to the grocery store, spend an hour cooking dinner or anything like that. So I want to do another freezer meal prep, and then tonight I'm actually taking a quick like intro to breastfeeding class. It's just one night. I don't really know what they're going to cover in like 2.5 hours, but I figured, couldn't hurt, worth it to hear what they have to say. It was free anyway at the hospital, so I signed up for that. So we'll be going to that tonight. Thursday I have a nail appointment, so I need to get my nails touched up. Right now they're these cute little lemons for spring, summertime, but yellow is like a little bit out of my comfort zone. It's not really my normal go-to for nails, so I'm kind of excited to get them redone and do something a little bit my normal pace, my normal speed. So yeah, this week is gonna be productive vibes. We're gonna be healthy, wealthy girlies, doing healthy habits, practicing those things, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I have been going on morning walks every day to exercise low-key, so already did that this morning. We went on a little walk together, and then I've also been doing a daily like yoga flow, so we'll do that a little bit later today. And until then, I need to get some editing, working done, and I'm gonna go outside and do that because Loki has too much energy right now. It is 4:40, so let's check in real quick. We're gonna go outside because the dogs want to be hanging out outside as per usual, even though it's literally 95 degrees out. So I just spent the last few hours after eating lunch. Actually, let's back up. I made lunch. I showed you guys doing the meal prepping for the fajitas, so those should be pretty good. I mean, I don't know what to expect for any of these freezer meals. So far I've made enchiladas, lasagna, and now fajitas, and then I've also made these little like energy bites that are like protein oats and some stuff that higher in protein, high in fiber, to give me some energy when I'm doing like late night feeds and stuff. Hopefully a little bit healthier snacks to try and get back on track here. But anyway, those are kind of the only things that I've really made, and I'm really just trying to like make mine and Chris's lives easier in those first few weeks or first month or two of having the baby, because we are gonna have family here for first couple of weeks, actually, kind of depending on when she decides to make her debut. But what was I gonna say? But after they leave, we're kind of on our own, so I was thinking these freezer meals would hopefully just help like simplify things a little bit. But anyways, so I have 3 full meals, and they're all for multiple nights. I think each one would be at least 2 nights, if not 3 nights. Then after that, you guys probably saw I was doing a lot of work on my computer, bouncing on my little ball, and I was actually just working on some scripts, or just one script. I think it's going to be the video right after this one. We'll see how my timing of posting pans out. The video is basically going to be about like YouTube, how it's made such a positive impact on my life, and then also some tips for aspiring YouTubers, aspiring creators out there. I'm trying to obviously make some like sit down style videos that I can prep ahead of time so I can enjoy my little maternity leave. So I didn't end up having time to record that today because, like I said, it's like 4:45, so that means I'll probably record it tomorrow. But I've been trying to be better about like writing scripts for my videos that are more sit down style, so that they're a little bit more like flowing and have good like structure to them, and make sure that I'm not rambling and stuff like that I do in a lot of these, you know, vlogs. That's what the vlogs are for. The vlogs are for rambling. And then I also posted a TikTok and Instagram reel, and then I like recorded another TikTok video. So just trying to get all the content made right now, you guys. I do have that breastfeeding class tonight. I don't really know what to expect from that class. Hopefully it just gives me some basic understanding of like what to expect with breastfeeding, some basic techniques and things like that. That's at 6 o'clock. I normally would eat dinner at like 6 o'clock, but since that's at 6, I need to eat dinner probably around like 5:30, and then head there at like 5:45 at the hospital, which is just like 5 minutes down the street. So at least it's close and easy to get to. So other than that, this afternoon I wanted to quickly do my little yoga flow. So I better go do that right now because it takes like a good like 20 to 30 minutes. I've been doing this spinning babies like workout thing. It's supposed to just like optimize your pelvis and stuff to get baby in a better position for labor. I would love to have baby like a few days early, so I've been really trying to do all this stuff like drinking the raspberry leaf tea, eating the dates, doing the workouts you're supposed to do and all that. So I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll check in again tomorrow because this is a multi-day vlog, multiple days in my life. Hope you guys enjoy it. Might just be my last clip of me talking, and then we'll catch up tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It is now the next day, obviously Wednesday morning, and I'm just putting on my makeup. So Loki and I went for a little walk. That's been something I've been doing pretty much every morning around like 6:45 or 7, which I pretty much have to do that early now because the high today is 93, currently 80 degrees at 9 a.m. And when I walked him at 7, it was like 72 degrees already. So it's just that time of year where you have to get your walks in early. But then we came back, I made breakfast, and now I'm up here doing my makeup so that I can record today. Since I'm doing my makeup, I figured I could do a quick pregnancy update for you guys. I'm 35 and a half weeks today, 35 and 4, and I have been in the mornings especially, which is probably related to like dehydration, but I've definitely noticed some kind of like cramping happening in the mornings. And honestly, you guys, I've mentioned this I think a few times, but I would not mind going into labor, you know, a week or two early. Just, it's been a long, tough pregnancy. I'm ready to kind of be done. We're prepped and ready for baby girl. The biggest thing, if she comes early, is just figuring out care for the dogs. But we have a lot of friends here in Vegas, so hopefully if she does, you know, come early, then we can get some help from our friends. And the only other kind of, I guess, benefit for her not coming early would be that just gives me more time to prep like more YouTube videos. But whatever happens with that will happen. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, I feel like I'm starting to feel some like cramping here and there, and I've definitely heard that this can be an early labor sign. Not like I'm gonna, you know, go into labor in the next day or two, but you can be kind of crampy and stuff for the couple of like weeks leading up to labor. So I definitely am not surprised about it. I'm not like thinking anything of it though. I'm not really worried about it. So yeah. And then I still have that growth scan next week, which I guess for context, because I haven't mentioned it in this video, but a couple weeks ago I had a growth scan that my doctor had ordered, and in that scan she turns out to be a little bit small, on the smaller side, which is totally fine. She's still within like the normal range, which the normal range anywhere from the 10th to 90th percentile. It's when the baby gets outside of below 10% or above 90% that they start to worry about it a little bit. And what I was seeing is online is like if she drops below the 10th percentile, then they would potentially induce me, just because because that would mean she's not getting enough like nutrients from my placenta, which would mean she could be getting more nutrients from just eating normally. And that appointment is next week when I'll be 36 and 6 days, so I'll be almost 37 weeks, which is considered early term. So I'll be curious to see how that appointment goes. I could see them potentially inducing if she is small still, or like even smaller. So we'll see how that appointment goes, and I need to be mentally and physically prepared to like potentially go into labor that weekend, which gives me like a week and a half to prep video content and prep the house and all of those things. Which brings me to my plan for today. So today I need to record. Yesterday I was showing you guys that I was working on that script, or I was writing a script for this video. I ended up not having enough time to really record it yesterday, just with some other stuff I had going on, and usually by the time it's like evening time I do try to, you know, stop working on my YouTube stuff and treat it like a 9-to-5 job. So I want to sit down and record that this morning, and then of course get some editing done, and then figure out essentially like next few videos when I'm recording, and basically yeah, like what I need to record over these next couple of days, prepare and have my content scheduled out. Yeah, I would say my goal over this next like week and a half is to record as much content as I can and not really worry as much about editing, because I can, again, always, like if I have 10 videos that I've recorded but haven't edited, I could always send stuff off to a contract editor or something like that to get those videos edited and live on site. So I don't know, I'm definitely gonna try and do that and see how ahead of the game I can get. Like I've mentioned in a few videos, I would love to have at least like, I would love to have like 12 videos scheduled out by the time I'm giving birth, but you know, baby will come when she's ready. Whatever happens, happens. And if I only have like 6 videos scheduled out, then I only have 6 videos scheduled out, and that's okay. Like that'll be what it is. And who knows, maybe by the time, you know, that 6 weeks is up, I'll feel ready to, you know, be recording content again. So we're just gonna play it by ear, you guys. But because of that, like I said, after this I'm gonna record that video that I was just telling you about, and then kind of just like figure out what else is on the docket for recording content. Since we're just chit-chatting, had my breastfeeding class last night, which I think I showed you guys a little snippet of, and that was interesting. I have been like scared to breastfeed. I don't know if I really want to do it, honestly. It is intimidating to me. It feels like a lot of pressure to be, you know, kind of the main provider of nutrition and food for the baby. But of course, like, you know, if it's not going well, there's formula and stuff like that. And I personally am not one of those people that's like, I have to breastfeed for an entire year or something like that. So I don't know. I'm like very open to alternative options if like the actual breastfeeding is not pleasant for me and the baby and stuff. And I feel like that class just made me be like, oh my gosh, this is definitely, I still feel like this is intimidating, and I don't know if it's something I really want to do, but we're still gonna give it a shot. We're gonna try and see how it goes. So I was gonna do that sit down video, but our neighbors' lawn people are in their yard doing the lawn right now, and I don't know if you guys can hear it. Tell me if you can hear the like leaf blower going. It goes like in and out, and I think they're usually done by like 10:30, and it's 9:45. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna do some other stuff for the next like 15, 30, 45 minutes while they hopefully finish up, so that way I can record in some peace and quiet. And also Loki's going absolutely crazy right now, so I think I'm gonna go outside with him, try and burn off some of his energy. I also want to get a load of laundry going. I need to be productive today, and I'm gonna make the bed because obviously that's not made yet. So instead of recording right this second, we're gonna get some other stuff done around the house. Checking in. It is 3 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon. I remember when I used to work a 9-to-5, this is a random thought, this like midday on a Wednesday was always the hump. Getting through the mid-afternoon point on Wednesday is like, okay, I got this. I can get through the week. I don't know why I just thought of that, because honestly I don't ever really feel that way being a YouTuber and making my YouTube videos, but it's crazy how different you feel about your work week when you're doing something that you really, really love. Anyways, like I was saying, it is like 3 o'clock right now. Over the last few hours, I showed you guys a few things that I've done, I think, where, let's see, what did I do? Got some laundry going. I recorded, then I made lunch, and actually then I just came up here and started editing and doing some other work on my computer. And now that it's like 3 o'clock, the video that I've been editing has been my 3rd trimester vlog. So I'm like actually still in the middle of recording it, but I have all these little snippets that I've been recording over the last, 10 weeks or whatever. Excuse me. Dobermans are really clingy dogs, in case anybody was wondering. Anyways, I've been editing my 3rd trimester vlog, which will have come out like, I don't know, 2 or so videos before this one. And so anyways, just trying to get ahead. Obviously, as you guys know, I need to figure out what I'm recording next, which I'll probably try and record tomorrow, which means the rest of this afternoon is going to be spent like planning that next video. And yeah, that's kind of where I'm at today. It's kind of a very normal, quiet day for me, just doing some work on my computer, recording, editing, dealing with Loki, etc. Hello, good morning. It's the next day. I am just about to walk into my nail appointment. I think I showed you guys yesterday, the day before, that these are my current nails. They're like little lemons, which were so cute, so fun for the beginning of summer, but I am ready for something different. Like I said, I was a little bit out of my comfort zone, doing yellow and doing like a crazy, not crazy, but a different, unique pattern. And for when baby gets here, my hands are obviously going to be in probably a lot of pictures. So I just want them like a little bit more neutral and pink. So I'm probably just going to keep it simple today and get like a light pink or maybe a brighter pink. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so just about to walk into my nail appointment. Just wanted to check in. It's like 10 a.m. right now. So I've already done my morning walk. I did my Spinning Babies yoga flow this morning. I am so freaking tired today though, you guys. I did not sleep well last night. I woke up at like 1:15ish and had to go to the bathroom. So I went to the bathroom, and then after that I started having, it felt like contractions. Like I was just having these, like, it feels like menstrual cramps, and then my stomach was getting really tight and rock hard, and I'm pretty sure that I was like I feel like this is a contraction. And it happened maybe 3 different times, so I was kind of just laying there trying to like count them, because if they were gonna be like getting really consistent, obviously I would have needed to like probably go into the hospital, but I only had like 2 or 3 of them. But then I was just like couldn't fall back asleep because I was kind of just like thinking about the contractions. I was like, am I going into labor right now? So I don't know, I think it's just false labor. You can get these kind of like practice contractions, I think, like inconsistently for honestly a couple of weeks leading up to your actual like active labor and stuff. So today I had like 1. So it's obviously not labor because I'm not having them like consistently. I know with real labor it would be like every like 20 minutes, and it would be like more frequent and stuff, and that obviously hasn't happened. So it's definitely not labor, but maybe like false labor or Braxton Hicks, something like that. But it was a little bit painful. Like it did feel like I was having like a contraction. So all that to say, I didn't sleep super great last night, so we'll see how today goes, because I was going to do some cleaning today, but we'll see how I'm feeling this afternoon after my nail appointment. But yeah, that's basically the update of my day. By the way, as a side note, obviously at this point you figured out that I'm only posting once per week, and at this point the baby may be here, and so I'm going to be posting a little bit more like live updates on Instagram and probably TikTok. So if you want to be kept up to date on like actual baby's arrival and stuff like that, then I will probably be actually posting like real time on Instagram and TikTok. I might do like a mini vlog series on TikTok, so we'll see. But yeah, that's it. I need to go inside, get my nails done. I'm like 2 minutes late, so gotta go. But we'll check in with you guys after I get my nails done. All right guys, back home now. Obviously got my nails done. I went with a fun bright pink. I didn't want like hot pink, because that's just a lot, and we just talked about going a little bit more calm for potentially, labor and delivery over these next couple of weeks. But I actually feel like they look a little bit brighter on camera, but they are just like, they are like a hot pink, but they're not like neon, I thought it was like a good fun summer color without being like too loud, and who doesn't love pink nails during summer? So we went with a fun bright pink, and next I'll probably go a little bit tamer with like a light pink if I haven't gone into labor yet. Anyways, it is now like 2 o'clock. My nail appointment was kind of long. I got home a little around like 11:45 and then made lunch. I threw the ball outside for the dog dogs for like an hour, like 45 minutes or so, an hour, and now it's like 2 o'clock. So I need to get some stuff done today. I haven't really been productive today. I wanted to do some cleaning because our house is a little bit messy, and again, with labor stuff, I'm like, if I go into labor randomly like this weekend or something, I want our house to be clean and tidy in case, because I think we're probably gonna have somebody come stay here with the dogs whenever I do go into labor. So I kind of just want to keep our house as like clean and tidy as possible over these next few weeks while we wait for her to arrive. But right now it's kind of messy downstairs and all of that. At least this room is like not too bad. These have fresh sheets, and I really just kind of need to like maybe vacuum in here and that type of thing. Again, of course, if you know baby comes and this stuff isn't done, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't really matter that much, but would just be nice to have done. So I also am going to record my mid-year reset, which is going to be like a lot of cleaning, like doing some deep cleaning. I want to like deep clean the shower. I want to make sure, I don't know, like all of our floors are clean, and just do a little bit more than I normally would do during my like monthly resets. I actually just posted my monthly reset for June today, although with how delayed this is, that video has been live for like a month for you guys. So I think actually by now my mid-year reset has come out. It's very strange recording content ahead of time, but anyway, so yeah, I am gonna try and get started on my mid-year reset. It's gonna be a multi-day vlog because I can only clean for like 2 hours before my body decides to crash. So we're gonna work on that this afternoon, and that's gonna be kind of the rest of my day. So honestly, I think I'll show you guys a few clips of me cleaning and stuff. You guys can get some cleaning done with me if you want, and I think that's gonna honestly wrap it up for this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it, just coming along with me for a few days doing some work, recording content, and going to my breastfeeding class. That was interesting. Getting some cleaning done, which we're gonna do today, and kind of just normal days in my life. I'm also trying to stay active, doing my yoga, doing my walks outside, and these are just kind of, you know, my daily healthy habits that continue to help my mental health, continue to help my physical health, help me hopefully stay in a little bit of shape while I'm nearing the end of my pregnancy. But yeah, that's basically it, you guys. So I am gonna do some cleaning, and I will catch up with you next time.